If you're in the market for a compact SUV or CUV, lo and behold, I've got the latest Lexus UX300e. Hello and welcome to an all-new capsule of mPreview. And yes, what you're looking at, my friends, is the first all-electric car from Lexus. Come, let's check it out. Starting up from the front, okay, I think it looks really nice. This is, in fact, the first time I'm seeing this, and it's got a very posh look. LED lights, LED DRLs, you've got LED fog lamps as well. But like I mentioned, what is special about this car? It is the first all-electric car from Lexus. Let's check out what's under the hood. There's no engine, of course, like I mentioned, it's an electric car, fully electric. So you see a bunch of wires. Let's move on, all right? I'm going to come to the side of the car, and like I mentioned, this is the UX, which is actually the compact lineup from Lexus. It comes with 18-inch rims, it comes with all these nice little frills, your side indicators, wheel arches and all that. And in case you ever forget that you're driving an electric car, there's something over here to remind you. Over at the back, again, very nice. It looks very Lexus-y, yeah, very posh. And this line, everybody is doing this line, okay? But yeah, again, I think it's nice. It's got a very nice shoulder line and all of that. The logos, just like in the front, is kind of there's got a blue tint to it. I guess that's there to, remind you it's an electric vehicle. And the boot, which is electric. Nice. Now I've got all my stuff in there, and looks like I can't possibly place anything else, right? So yeah, if you're expecting a huge boot, buy a van. I'm not gonna lie, the back seats are cramped. But then again, it's a subcompact SUV, right? However, the leather feels really, really nice. And from the center armrest. Now, speaking of center armrests, oh yes, ISOFIX points for all you daddies out there. And the center armrest with 2 cup holders. So overall, it is cramped, but I really feel comfortable, which means that I'm guessing if I'm going to be in the back of maybe the NX or RX, I think I'd enjoy it way much more. Wow. True enough, the inside actually feels nice and posh, right? You've got this, what do you call this? What? Washi leather, is it? Washi, wishy-washy, wasabi. Okay, this leather here with stitching. And the color of the stitching, of course, matches the seats. You get the same stitching on your steering. Feels really nice, multi-function. There's a whole load of safety features. And I'm just gonna power this up. There we go. And of course, it's an electric car, so you don't get, any sound. It's dead quiet. I think the main display over here, it's really nice. It's very long. And of course, the signature Lexus clock. Yep, the signature Lexus clock. The gauge cluster, I feel, is kind of small. Looks pretty cramped. It's not fully digital. It's semi, right? I think the battery level display is kind of analog. What I really don't like are these 2 knobs. Alright, one of it is for your drive modes and the other one is for your traction control. It just looks really out of place. I think these 2 knobs should be integrated somewhere inside. But besides all of that, I think the sitting position and the touch and the feel is actually nice. To be honest, I really do see myself driving a Lexus, especially if they all are going to look like this. Now, speaking of driving, I think it's time for me to do that. Let's go. What happens when you throw a SUV or a CUV into a corner? Lots of understeer, as you would expect. But then again, you're not going to track a car like this, right? You're going to want comfort in a car like this. And I must say, I'm really getting it. Wait a minute. This is an electric vehicle. Why on earth are they pedal shifters? Aha! The pedal shifters actually act like regeneration pedals. So if I'm going to hit the minus sign, the regeneration gets heavier, alright? So it's kind of like engine braking. So it's there to kind of mimic the feel of dropping gears. Yeah, I know, this sounds a bit weird, but then again, I realize that this is not the only Lexus isn't the only EV to implement or try out something like this, and it actually does work, you know, so pretty cool stuff. Now there's one last thing I must add, which is the range. Of course, like all EVs, range is really important, and for this car you get about 300 kilometers. I don't know if these are conservative figures or if they are an overestimate. Of course, we've not put it to the test, but if it's the first time you're driving an EV and you've got, you know, range anxiety, then you may want to take note of that. Okay, yes, there are other EVs with better range figures out there, but on this UX300, it's 300. I really like this car. I think it's got a very unique style, which you only get on a Lexus. Now what I don't like is the price. Hold on to your seats, guys. This UX300e is going to set you back $248,000. What? Exactly. And don't forget, it doesn't come with DC charging. Okay, it does, but it doesn't work in Singapore. Now if you factor all of that in, I don't know. I'm going to be really honest, I really like this car, but I really don't like the price. I think at that price, there are so many other options for you. But that's it from me, Jackie. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Really hope you guys enjoyed this capsule of mPreview. I'll see you guys on the next one.
Motorist